Leandri,
Chef,
what have you got on the go?
some bacon crisping up in the pan, fish meatballs, which are going to be eventually cooked in the tomato sauce.
Tell me what you put in those fish meatballs.
I have tuna and some pilchards and parsley, some paprika, cannelloni beans.
Who do you normally cook for at home?
I cook for Celine, my little sister, my dad if he's around, and we often have my older sister and her husband come over as well.
I want to see that person that was inspired by Pre-Leaf.
She's coming out.
Right, come on, you haven't got much time, so you need to bring her out very quickly.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Carmony,
Chef,
great challenge, yeah?
that's debatable.
So what are you making?
I am making mac and cheese with some bacon and peas. I'm also going to do a bruschetta with a little bit of spicy tuna on the top.
Yeah.
Maybe like a tuna melt vibe, because you know you need extra cheese.
Okay, paint us the picture. Who's at your place and why the choice of the dish that you made?
My friends we move around in this brother-sister team. So we've got a brother-sister team from each family, and those are the people we hang out with in Durban. We destroy each other's parents' homes, and this is the kind of food that I'd be cooking for them.
Okay, crack on. Don't have a lot of time, and I'm looking forward to tasting your snack.
Well, thank you.
Cool.
Okay, Jason, tell us about your late-night post-clubbing creation. What have you got going?
Definitely a lot of bacon. I think, the fattiness of the bacon always helps with reducing the hangover. Some mashy peas, some toasted shea butter, and then I'm just working on the next element. I think maybe it's another veg in there.
And don't forget, we want a hearty, tasty dish, not some fiddled with plates. Yeah?
For sure, yeah, definitely, Chef.
Good man.
Thank you. Halfway through, I start with my sauce, just with the basic roux, and put my vegetable stock in, and then some cheese, and I'm just cooking that off. It's starting to come together now.
Ozzy, now you were in boarding school, Ozzy. Did you guys used to have those little elements that you cooked food with?
Yes, we actually boiled eggs in the kettle.
All right, so tell me about these little tuna cakes that you make.
I put in some cumin, coriander, a de-seeded red chili, and an egg and some ciabatta toast to bind it.
Tell me more about this Indian French toast.
I've got some egg and milk,
Right.
and then I've just added the spices, coriander, cumin, some garlic, parsley, paprika. I'm going to dip it in here, fry it in some oil on either side.
All right, Ozzy, you're clearly enjoying this one. Remember, we're looking for taste, we're looking for textures. It's got to have it all. It's got to have that compound to it. Not hostile food here, Ozzy.
Yes.
Good food, right?
Yes, chef.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Contestants, there are only 10 more minutes remaining. Remember, you're creating a dish for those unexpected guests in this mystery box challenge. Get all those tastes and flavors and textures onto that plate.
My meatball sauce is cooked. Yeah, I just need to quickly finish off the tapenade and then I'll feel much better.
I think my concern with this is that if I take one of these elements off, I don't know if the others are going to stand on its own. Even though the mac and cheese is pretty good, it just seems like mac and cheese on MasterChef.
Guys, I've been watching Carmony. She's got the bruschetta done with the spicy tuna and pea, and then she's also got the mac and cheese with the crispy fried bacon and some peas. But now, she's not sure whether she's going to serve both of them or just one of them. And she's waiting for the last couple of minutes to make that decision.
Look, you should serve them both together. What we want is inventiveness given the ingredients they've got. This is not about whether there's a thread throughout their dish. If they can make 2 or 3 elements that are tasty elements,
Exactly.
We're talking about people arriving unannounced to your house and feeding them. So if you've got a couple of elements on your plate and they don't all connect, it's not the end of the world, provided they're all tasty and hit the taste, the texture. Doesn't matter if the 2 elements don't mix. You should put them both on the plate and have done with it.
Pete, you went in with Celine, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I saw she was putting with that bacon that she's doing. She's got a lot of different flavours in there. She's got vanilla extract, maple syrup. She's got mustard in there. She's got olive oil. And she keeps on
Bean
adding
puree.
bean puree. She keeps on adding flavours to it. I'm not too sure those flavours are all going to come together. So you're still going to get that flavour in there. You can't just put every flavour you've got there just because you've got it.
You're right. She wasn't sure what it was that she was making. Oz, he knew exactly what he was doing. He's made some spicy fish cakes that he's made with the tuna. He's got some cabbage and peas on the go. He's frying off some little spicy sardines. He knew exactly what he was going to do. It's looking very, very tasty, his dish.
With Andrea at the back, she did little fish cakes. She's now put it into a little cutter, a little mould, and put the egg on top. And she's put the peas in there. So she's really made quite a nice composition dish that will really work well together, I think.
Jason just seems to be making this monster over-the-top sandwich. He's got pea puree, he's got bacon, grilled tomato. I think he's just doing this giant Dagwood. So we'll see how it turns out. Guys, you only have 5 minutes left of our month-end Make It Up As You Go Along challenge. But is this the month that has the 13th check? Or is this the end of your 30-day notice period? Only time will tell.
I'm just finishing up my cooking process of all my elements. I've got my tuna cakes, my Indian style French toast. Just frying the last 2 off. I'm scared that the judges might find the ciabatta bread is drenched a lot of oil. It always could be the possibility because ciabatta has a lot of holes in it.
Just gotta finish the last few elements, get the sauce on the jugs, and yeah, everything seems to have come together.
I'm busy actually making the whole thing now. I've been prepping all this time, so there's quite a lot to do in the last dying moments. My bacon is done, all my accompaniments are done. I'm just trying to make my vinaigrette.
Trying to decide whether to plate my sauce or not, because I'm not really a fan of it, but I think its tanginess will cut through the fatty bacon.
I've tasted this and they're both good on their own. I don't know if you'd necessarily eat cheesy bacon bits with tuna.
I don't know if they go together. It's not really one dish. I have a take 2 and decide I'm going to take the tuna and toast stuff off.
Okay, let's do this.
But then it's just mac and cheese, which is good enough for my friends, but I don't know if that's good enough for the judges.
I'm just finishing off my last element that I've come up with. I've decided to do a cornflake crumble, and at 4 in the morning, you know, it's closer to breakfast time than it is to dinner time.
30 seconds remain. Make sure you got everything on that plate.
That mystery box month-end challenge is coming to an end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's all over. Stop cooking.